someone who allows you to be yourself is very important. Like the minute you feel like I need to be conscious of what this person thinks of me, I don't think that kind of equation can go anywhere.
कोई प्यार करे तो मुझसे करे, मैं जैसी हूँ वैसे करे, मुझे बदल के प्यार करे तो प्यार ना करे, सौदा करे. Papa कहते हैं came, which has been one of my favorite songs growing up, and this one has Dekha Tenu. Again, one of my favorite songs growing up. Karan Johar writing about me, and then a lot of people told me, should go meet him now. But I was too shy. I thought I was too scared.
Sharan's job was to print out a scene every day from like Jab We Met or Kapoor and Sons or different films and give it to me, and as homework I'd have to learn it and come and prepare. And come prepare and perform it for Karan. Almost like an audition, although he never called it that. Another thing I realized about him is the politics in his latest film, the social politics, like how he, how he depicts Alia's character, what he feels about feminism and gender roles and all of that. He feels very strongly about that in real life. First, she wanted me to become a doctor. Then she realized this girl isn't academically inclined at all. Then then they would think maybe she'll become a fashion designer. They'd keep like prodding me into different directions. अच्छा ठीक है शादी कर लो.
Hi Raj, hi Janhvi, welcome to News 18.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
All good, all good. So I've seen the trailer, and so basically, what I have derived, of course, from it is that it's about perfect partnerships, right? In a relationship, let's say, and even on the field, it's about always perfect partnerships, equal partnerships. Tell me, in life, how do you define a perfect partnership in a marriage, a relationship for you?
I think somebody who understands you, somebody who has this trust in you. I think understanding and trust plays the most important part, and then also you need to be friends with your partner. As long as friendship is there now, love will always be there. It has started with love, and that will remain forever. It will keep growing every day. But I think friendship, being friends, is also equally important.
Yeah. Do you want to add something to that?
No, I mean, I agree with what he said. I think trust is important, respect is very important, and I think I said this before, but also someone who allows you to be yourself is very important. Like the minute you feel like I need to be conscious of what this person thinks of me, I don't think that kind of equation can go anywhere.
ये तो मोहब्बत का डायलॉग हो गया.
सच्ची?
उसमें था कोई प्यार करे तो मुझसे करे, मैं जैसी हूँ वैसे करे, मुझे बदल के प्यार करे तो प्यार ना करे, सौदा करे. मोहब्बत में था ये. I think Kim's character.
Kim's character. Okay. But okay, I couldn't get over the song Dekha Teru, which is there in the trailer. It's like a universal favorite, that song. What was your first reaction when you came to know that, okay, we are going to recreate this and we are going to be a part of this iconic number?
I'm so happy because Shrikant mein Papa Kehte Hain came, which has been one of my favorite songs growing up. And this one has Dekha Tenu. Again, one of my favorite songs growing up. So I'm so happy. I think something is going right that I'm getting to be featured in these iconic songs.
No, I felt the same way, I think. I mean, who doesn't love that song? And like I said before, I think what's interesting and special for us is that it's not just ke wohi gaane ko chhap ke ya kuch remix karke. It's a proper perspective on the song. It's a take on the song. And it's so individual and specific to, I think, the world of our film that it feels... I don't know if we can say this yet, but you feel an ownership over the song now. ऐसे नहीं है कि कहाँ से किधर से borrow करके हमने use किया है. इतने अच्छे से मिल गया वो हमारी film की दुनिया में. You feel so I'm very happy, and I hope people love the song the way that we love it.
Absolutely. No, I'm sure. When I was watching it, I was like, wow. I still remember the way Kajol and Shah Rukh looking at each other in that song, and I'm sure it's going to capture your chemistry also beautifully. In this song.
It will.
Yes. Raj, I think this is technically your first collaboration with Karan Johar.
With Dharma, yes.
With Dharma, right? Has he watched this film? Has he given any input?
He loves it. He totally loves it. He feels, and he's told this to some people, like common friends, that he feels it's one of the most, like one of the, what did he say exactly? I'm trying to...
Best.
No, the best film.
Just he was trying to find a modest way to say it.
One of the best films Dharma has produced.
Really?
Like he's very proud of it. It is a beautiful
How I
film.
knew you were trying to find like a more humble way to put it.
Dharma has produced some really good films, so I didn't want to just say this is the best. Like I love Kapoor and Sons, of course.
Yeah.
How lovely. But you have, of course, worked with Mr. Johar since the beginning of your career. This is the first time, like I said, you're doing. I would just want you to go back and tell me what was like your first, earliest memory of Karan Johar and one myth that got bust when you met him.
To both of us or to her?
Individually, to the both of you, I'm asking.
Oh, my first memory is DDLJ, of course.
No,
Because he
I'm
was
like
acting
meeting
in it.
him.
Meeting him.
Yeah.
Actually, right after LSD, I remember he did an article about LSD and he mentioned my name specifically. And he wrote about me and how he really liked this actor, Rajkummar, and something, of course. He praised my work. And I felt so happy that, here's Karan Johar writing about me. And then a lot of people told me, you should go meet him now. But I was too shy. I thought I was too scared to even go and, try and approach him. But yeah, that's my first interaction in a way, not physical, but as in not physically meeting him, but that's the first time I had this contact with him through a newspaper. But then when I met him, he was always very kind.
Yeah. Any myths that you think you had in your mind, a perception about him that got bust when you met him?
After reading that article, before that, maybe I thought he would be unapproachable.
Yeah.
He won't really give you time because I'm sure because I thought, he's a big producer, a big maker, he would be very busy, but he was there. He was fully present and talking.
Yeah, Janhvi? The first time you met him?
I think I meet him on and off at social events, but I think my first few proper interactions with him were, I think in his office. I remember I'd come, I don't know if I'd signed Dhadak yet, but there was a conversation of maybe, I think, another film, and I would come once every week, and he'd give me a scene. Sharan was actually his DA at that point.
Okay.
I think he was shooting Aidil, or Aidil was about to release or something like that. So Sharan Sharma, who's directed this film, was his assistant at that point. And Sharan's job was to print out a scene every day from like Jab We Met or Kapoor and Sons or different films and give it to me, and as homework I'd have to learn it and come and
prepare.
And come prepared and perform it for Karan. Almost like an audition, although he never called it that, but I think he was gauging.
Yeah.
So those were my first few interactions with him, and I think one thing that I noticed immediately was how protective he is of everyone on his team, all of his ADs, all of his directors. Everyone in that office, he really looks out for them. And I think that, of course, like actors are prioritized in every production house, but this is one production house where he gets very personally protective of the rights of the director, their creative vision, their creative freedom, the integrity of the story. And
but did you have any perception of him before you actually got to know him? Like, we all think he can be very intimidating at first.
No, I don't know if intimidating is the right word to describe him. I think he's got a very strong, vibrant personality. And I think, he's got such energy when he goes on his talk show and this and that. But another thing I realized about him is the politics in his latest film, the social politics, like how how he depicts Alia's character, what he feels about feminism and gender roles and all of that. He feels very strongly about that in real life.
Right.
He's very, I think, protective of people's individual rights. I've always noticed him taking a stand for what's correct and what's incorrect, and I think that I've always appreciated in him.
Right. There's a scene in the trailer which I really liked. I think comes towards the end where, you tell him that, I feel like you used me as a zaria, like a ladder to achieve your dreams, Even though we get a hint of the fact that despite being a doctor, you are definitely passionate about the game.
Yeah.
But, I want to understand, have you ever felt the pressure of what your parents wanted you to do? And did that ever come in conflict with what you wanted to do?
Not personally, but I know of people. I have friends who had come under pressure and then changed their, whatever they were doing at that point of time and then started doing something else altogether. It makes me feel sad because I know we all started this journey together as kids, and as kids you think that, I'm going to be this in life, and I'm going to be this, and then you see that you are on the same journey and the other friends have started doing something else, because I think parents somewhere must be thinking it's a tough industry, or there's no security guaranteed here, but I was lucky that I had very supportive parents, and they never ever forced me to do something else.
You had said that your mom didn't want you to become an actor.
Yeah, she
initially.
didn't.
So did that take a lot of convincing?
No, it didn't. I mean, I think she was always aware how passionate I was about movies,
Right.
and I don't think it was coming from a place of any sort of hard and fast rule. I think it was more just concern because she would keep cautioning me about the comparisons that would be made with her. I think her whole thing was that I've worked my whole life so I could give my kids a life of comfort. I don't
Right.
want them to
Go through this
hustle and
Right,
yeah,
right.
and I think that was such a big motivating factor in her professional journey कि मैं
Sure.
ये सब कर रही हूँ ताकि बच्चे
आराम
आराम
से
से
रहे.
So
Yeah.
when I said I really want to act, it was like why did I mean not why did I do all of this, but like you can have it easy.
Yeah.
Why do you want to put yourself through this? But I think when she understood, it wasn't about me putting myself through anything. It was what I like derived happiness from. I think that's when she was like,
Yeah.
okay, if you're doing it, give it your everything, because you can't like
Yeah.
90% करके
बिल्कुल
चलने नहीं वाला.
चलने नहीं वाला. Interestingly, I was talking to Boney sir recently. He was telling me that we used to go to these weddings when Janhvi was about 17, 18, and we would always say, हम ना ऐसे Janhvi की भी शादी करवा देंगे
Yeah.
जल्दी से.
Yeah, they really like they didn't. First, she wanted me to become a doctor.
Yeah.
Then she realized this girl isn't academically inclined at all.
Yeah.
Then then they would think maybe she'll become a fashion designer. They'd keep like prodding me into different
Yeah.
directions. अच्छा ठीक है शादी कर. But no, then they realized pretty early on के
Right.
Yeah.
Well, but whatever happened for the best. And before I let you go, I'll just take 30 seconds each of your time. What we have done is we have picked up some most Googled questions about Janhvi and Rajkummar.
I'm scared.
No, these are very like weird questions. Also.
I'm sure.
No, but they're fun. Okay, Janhvi, let's start with you. What is Janhvi Kapoor's height in feet?
Height
In
feet 5'5".
Okay. Is Janhvi Kapoor Telugu?
From mom's side, half
Okay.
half from Andhra, half from Tamil Nadu.
All right. Okay, this is a very weird question. What is Janhvi Kapoor to Ranbir Kapoor?
A fan of his work. I don't know, what does this mean?
Okay, what's Janhvi Kapoor's net worth?
I don't know. I'm wondering myself what it is.
Okay, last one. Is Janhvi Kapoor getting married?
No.
Okay.
काम करने दो ना, please.
These are, listen, if you write is Janhvi Kapoor, these are the questions that come. Now your turn. Okay. Is Rajkummar Rao vegetarian?
Yeah.
Okay. Is Rajkummar Rao Punjabi?
No.
Is Rajkummar Rao Yadav?
Yeah.
He's just saying yes, no. Okay.
Okay. Is का question तो yes no ही
What
होगा.
is Rajkummar Rao's phone number?
My phone number?
This is Google?
Yeah. It's
Most
iPhone
Google
iPhone
question.
15 Pro.
That's a very smart answer. Last one. What is Rajkummar Rao's salary?
Whatever is left over, I take that. Yeah.
Whatever is left to take that home.
Whatever they give me.
Lovely. Okay. On that note, thank you so much to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And all the very best for Mr. and Mrs.
Thanks
Mahi.
a
It
lot.
looks really nice.
Thank you. Hi guys, this is Janhvi Kapoor
Hi, I'm Rajkummar Rao,
and you're watching us on
News 18.